former Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Host Chris Tarrant will never forget the moment coughing Major Charles Ingram cheated his way into hitting the jackpot on the long-running quiz show back in 2001. Chris appeared thrilled for Charles when he answered his final question correctly, making him an instant millionaire. However, he later realized the Major's victory was dishonest and recalled the moment he realized the player was a fraud. It was only when viewing the tape afterwards that a lot of us realized that something very, very wrong had been done, Chris said in an unearthed interview with The Mirror. As Charles edged closer to the £1 million prize, the show's producers noticed something strange in his friend Tequan Whitlock's behavior. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire's Charles Ingram was suspect after Huge One Charles selected the correct answer, Tequan would cough, and when he opted for the wrong one, had blow his nose. Chris has always insisted he was oblivious to any coughing around him in the studio. The presenter explained, "If I thought there was anything wrong, I certainly would not have signed it, the check." Don't miss. Chris Tarrant fumes it's absurd if Burrow and Sinfield aren't knighted. Inside, Ingrid Tarrant battles plans to build 2,000 homes in historic village. Update, Chris Tarrant may never return to TV as he says "time I had space." Latest, Chris jumped up to hug Charles following his win, calling him the most amazing contestant we have ever had. He joined Charles and his wife Diana Ingram in their dressing room to celebrate with a glass of bubbly. At this point, Chris had no idea something was seriously wrong with their success. A few hours later, the team started to doubt Chris' win, and the check was stopped by the production company before the couple were arrested. They have always pleaded their innocence, but they were later found guilty and each fined £15,000 and ordered to pay £10,000 towards prosecution costs, which was increased to £65,000. They each received an 18-month suspended sentence and their friend was handed a 12-month suspended sentence. Chris said, "This was a very cynical plan, motivated by sheer greed. It is hugely insulting to the hundreds and hundreds of other contestants who have come on the show, just hoping for much smaller amounts of money but prepared to try and win their money honestly. It is unthinkable that anybody should come on the show and think they could go home with the biggest prize of all dishonestly."